Hello, luminous souls. Welcome to the A Biome. Present is the work today. So today's thread that has found you in this moment is the Biome Blueprint. So don't flinch. With the Biome Blueprint, it is a core map, your soul's original design. It connects every card into one living ecosystem. It's that threads the hidden pattern shaping your becoming. So if you're ready to understand the full ecosystem of the situation, this message threads it all together. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 1144, this is my number, yo. This is my number. High vibes. Divine intervention, prosperity, big ventures, fated events, faith, purpose, higher calling, love or others' happiness lurks just around the corner. Or other happiness. Okay, love or other happiness lurks just around the corner. It will be something much better than your wildest dreams. Oh my God. A rare opportunity, an exciting encounter with like-minded people will exceed your expectations. Oh, I haven't seen this card in so long. So 1144, synchronicities, numbers, receipts, times. I'm thinking more AM. What's the whole thing combined? 10? Yeah. So equals this 10 year. Just know that this reading is most likely for you. High vibes. Let's go. High vibes, good vibration. What else do we need to know about this blueprint? Thank you, thank you. So far, so great. So far, so great. Oh, I was told this by a neighbor. It's a great day. I said, you know, it is a great day for a great day. We have security. Be careful not to be drawn into false sense of security. Security begins only when trust has been established. My brain went everywhere. I have a kitty meow meow asking to come in here. It's not happening. It's not happening. But she tried. She tried. So high vibes and security. So maybe like be aware of the high vibes you're in. Don't mistake it as security, I guess. Just like have a good time, but just, I don't know, keep your guard up when it comes to the authenticity of things to tell the difference. What other energy cards do we need to know? Thank you, thank you. Cut ties, freedom, standing up, awaken. Waves, emotions, worry, fear. Okay, fine. Paranoid, cautions, insecure, guarded. We have laughter, happiness, joy, healing. Well, there's your good time. Family, blood ties, inner circle. Interesting. Puzzled, confused, perplexed, conflicted. Almost as if literally what we just talked about. So you've cut ties, or maybe you need to cut ties when it comes to certain people, because I think the security and how you feel safe, whether it's just somebody making jabs at you or picking on you in the sense they're like, oh, you're so sensitive, or I'm just playing. I think you're over that aspect of things if someone is treating you that way or being that way around you. Like always ready to pull the rug out from under you, because you're at this point where you're just living. And they're bringing, like, for instance, when I see this card, I see emotions, waves, fear, right? You're having a good time. You're having a good time right here. I don't know if you can see the card. You're having a good time. And then zoom in. Zoom in. You can zoom in. And then someone, whoever you're hanging out with, is like, oh, well, I wouldn't do that. You better be careful. You saw it fall, slip, break your neck, sprain your ankle. Like, why would you even? You're almost done. You know? Like the unnecessary worry. They call it concern, but they're just trying to suck the fun out of everything. They're trying to keep you paranoid, guarded, when all you want to do is have fun. Now, this card sometimes varies, but I haven't seen evidence of it being in your family. It could be someone in your family that's a Debbie Downer, is what we like to call them. But it also could be you finding your peace within your family, like going back into the foundation of your family and that security and bringing it outwards on who you bring into your circle. Or it could be someone in your circle and your family and your bloodline that could be sucking the fun out of things. So you're puzzled, which tells me they're probably long-term people. They've been in your life for a long time. This card wants to show up. Smell the roses. Yeah, you're just trying to live your life, man. But it's causing you to stop, which I think that's the whole purpose of why these people are intruding, because it's working. They thrive off of this for some reason. Let's keep going. But you have the birthright to laugh now and enjoy yourself and heal. One more. Alright, what else do we need to know? I see the 1144 being 2 5s, which is a double change. Change, 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 change. You need to change it up. Apology. Oh, forgiveness, return, sorry. Maybe you feel bad for cutting ties because it's family. Like, there's a connection to it, a deep connection at that. Running, ghosting, disappearing, invisible. It's overwhelming where you want to run. I feel like they jump scare you. Like you're sitting there minding your business and they're like, be careful. And you're like, ah, I wasn't going to break my neck until you bellowed like that. Of course I was going to fall and injure myself. When you do something like that, you're exhausted from the paranoid, the depletion, the drain, the long journey. So it could be family doing this to you. Sorry, kid. Consequences, cause and effects, debts. It's like you're laughing at the idea of continuing this way because you know the karmatic repercussions of it, that it's just silly to even consider stooping to their vibration. Like, oh, silly rabbit, I would never. Or maybe you used to because it was a survival mechanism, but, and I also see you laughing at the karma they're collecting, whoever this is. Like I said, laughter is the best medicine. It's never an inappropriate time to laugh. Well, okay, it's like there's a 1% out there that you okay, we'll bump it to 5% things out there that you really shouldn't laugh at, but most of the time it's appropriate. There's your answer. We have curse, hex, witchcraft, negative mind. So it is coming from the family. That is our confirmation. And the fact that you've grown up and grown out of the family is why you're laughing at the karmatics of it all, because it has nothing to do with you, but you're awake enough. Where did I see that? You're awake enough, right here, awaken, that you see what they're doing. You see how that will turn out if they keep it up. But you're tired and you're running from it. So good for you. Breaking free, my little black sheep from the family. So thinking, missing you, craving, desiring. I mean, yeah, like I said, it's hard. It was hard. You love them, but you can't live like this no more. You'll just learn your detachment. You'll probably be back around, but this time they can't infect you with their attitudes and behaviors. Or maybe never see them again, because some people just can't ever go back. I'm not mad either way. Just live true to you. Authenticity is what we're here for. Alright, let's go ahead, jump into the traditional tarot. What else does this blueprint want to reveal? She just wants in. She hears the cards. She likes when I do cards. The kitty meow meow. But she lays around my neck like a, what do they call those things? Like a scarf, like a shawl. I don't know. Those mink. Way back then when they made animals out of stuff all the time. But she lays around my neck just like that. And I can't work that way. I can't work that way. She's trying though. I commend her effort. I'll let her in when we're all done. Look at you. I am so proud. Awakening is coming up twice. You already know. You already know what time it is. I'm so proud of you. All right, Bessie, let's do this. So we have the Three of Cups in reverse. Your current present position, the awareness that you're in. You don't like the company you're in. You're not happy with the company you're in. They're not good company, and I don't even care how. They're just not good company. Whether it's gossiping, integrity, just spiteful, vindictive, bipolar, you name it. It doesn't matter. Toxic. You want out. You're done. Ace of Swords. The motivation, you've awoken. This is literally Source awakening you up. Holy Spirit is like, this is for you. And you're like, absolutely. I got to cut ties. Sorry, not sorry. And then you run on your way. Tower moment is happening. It's actually already happened. So you already know this is a done deal. I did say that it's a bell you can't unring. It's already done. What's done is done, which is why I think you're in this position where you can laugh at the karma and all, but I mean, this is the foundation of it all. This is what ended up happening. This is the conclusion. When you put waves, paranoid, exhaustion, and running, you get a tower ending. Great recipe for one. But you did it. Ace of Cups in reverse. You understand the assignment. Gotta just put that on the playlist. The mirror that it was reflected back to you. The self-reflection, the pattern was that you were always poured out and no one ever poured in. You are getting out of that. You're flipping your cup around. But that's why I think you're laughing at the karma, because they're continuing to pour their cups out and never pour in. And you're just like silly rabbits. Why? So you have had your cup emptied out so many times it probably never held a drop of water. But you've made that change simply by starting by laughing at the idea that this whole thing is ridiculous and you're not playing anymore. Literally, I am not playing anymore. These rules are silly. Why? You can't even answer that. I'm out. I'm not playing. And it's that simple. Mentally, just check out. Like I said, you'll learn about discernment and probably bring yourself around, or don't. You're not playing. The end. So then we have the King of Pentacles here. This is in the fog. This is the avoidant and the obscure truth. What else? What's unclear, hidden. Man, this kitty wants in. What am I trying to think of? What's not being fully processed? Okay, so you are the King of Pentacles. You've had everything you need this entire time. You know exactly how to execute, live fulfillmently, like lived an abundant life. But you've had your family in the way. And it's all good now, you know. But you don't need to be puzzled. You are, I don't know if they made you feel small or told you everything you did was wrong. But you knew what to do. You have everything you need and you're going to thrive for it. When it comes to the material world, you are a pro. And even after all this, you still held your head up high. You still dealt with things with integrity. It's like you still even helped them out, like financially, in a sense. Like you're a giving, naturally giving person. So don't let them dilute you. Meow. I don't know if you can hear it. Sometimes this noise cancellation works very well. The Judgment card here in the pivot. So this is the decision, the redirection, the agency that we talked about. You already seen what's going on. You already know how to move. Everything's already been revealed. It is what it is. It is what it is. They're going to stay asleep. So be it. I mean, you know, you if you can get out of it, so can they. So the interference is the disruption. This is the external influence. I just feel like you've waited a long time for this. Maybe you've harvested this moment. Like I said, you have everything you need. So even though you've been very patient about it, does not mean you have not been doing your backup plans, investing in yourself, maybe taking classes here and there while you're working. Like you put a bunch of, you were a squirrel making a whole bunch of nuts saved for winter. Like you were preparing somehow. What supports you, whether you see it or not, the frustration gave you the drive. The frustration that you were enduring, especially within your life, why things weren't going fast enough, because things did have to go down the way they did for you to see the full closure of it. Because this decision seems more of like, not like a permanent, yeah. I mean, this is pretty done deal. You had to be done to know where your blessings lied. So up until this point, you didn't even know you were given a blessing. Literally, you thought your cups were all poured out. Almost like you wouldn't have appreciated it anymore if it didn't go through this way. The becoming, the embodiment, the growth, you're going to learn how to love certain companionships. You know what I mean? Like reevaluate who gets to stay in your life, who's worthy of your time, who's going to be your new friend, and that they don't get to stay around because of X, Y, and Z. If they're not showing up, you show them out. And even for you, if you start slacking off and being a bad friend to someone, you hope they cut you off too. I mean, come on now. Everything is as it is. As above, so below, as within, so without. So learning how to gather more like-minded people. I think he even said that. Yeah, like-minded people. Yes. So you're going to find that for sure. Learn your new security. The chariot here, your horizon, so the trajectory, the path forward, what is most likely to be honored out of all this is the chariot in reverse. So things are slowing down because you are understanding the value of each step now. You're not just going through it with tunnel vision. You're not just daydreaming and just going without even looking around, seeing the scenic route. You're slowing down. You're slowing down for the greater good. Maybe you starting to think of your family again makes you reevaluate things again. Like you have to take things, so you need to start asking yourself why you do the things you do now. Ooh, we have the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Upright, of course, because you are done is done is done is done. So this is more like when the Ten of Swords is in reverse. You start your healing journey over here. Like really start your healing journey without the weight, you know, and the expectations of others. It's going to be very refreshing, very vibrant. Oh my God, I wanted to see. Okay, so you're working with the codependencies of things. You're learning how to stand on your own, but still with the Nine of Pentacles, you're still that person that can do everything all bad for themselves. You know what I mean? All by themselves. Ace of Wands at the bottom with the inspiration of moving forward. So you have Source has your back. It all spilled out. I was just trying to see what the bottom card was. Not to worry, we're not going to leave you hanging. So now that we revealed this thread together, let's see what we can do with this new energy. How we can let it settle. Get you something for the road, my travelers. Ooh. These are my favorite cards. I love these cards. Really? We're not even going to shuffle? Okay. I mean, I don't argue. I'm the messenger. They do what they want. Step boldly. Stay in your comfort zone. Limits your options. Take the leap, and the world's complexity and diversity will bring you more unexpected rewards and surprises. Shut up. Yeah, right. We were just talking about that. Just step boldly. You got this. You got to trust the process. You already know what doesn't work. So there's no point in going back to that, right? If this landed, don't break this frequency just yet. There's another message waiting for you on the channel. And if you want daily frequencies like these, you are welcome to subscribe. All right, travelers, I see you. Trust what resonates. Stay clear, stay sovereign, stay protected, and I will see you on the next pull of the thread.